Hello, my name is Jenna and today I will be pitching my ideated collection design called Urban Nomad, partnered with Alpaca. The goal of Urban Nomad is to connect the needs of the urban working person with the importance of leisure time and exploring the outdoors and getting away from that city bubble that we can sometimes get stuck in. So before I went into the research stage, I knew that I wanted the backpack to be a focal point within the collection. So going into a market analysis, I was looking at backpacks that are designed for an urban environment, as well as backpacks that are designed for an outdoors environment, and then hybrids as well, just so that I could see where my design maybe fit on the market currently. So we've got these bags on a price versus weight axis to be able to determine where they fit in the current market and again where my designs might fit. I explored further into those bags just to see their design features, potentially to aid in the features that are important in my designs as well, and yeah, just to further explore where the market is currently at for this type of venture. So going into the vision of the design, a massive part of the vision is duality. So the duality between leisure and work. It was really important for me to look into that and also to be able to balance that as well, particularly within the design. How do I bring outdoors and leisure into a metro urban working bag? Another thing I enjoyed looking into was kind of elemental design. Obviously we get a bit of rain in the city, but when you go outside you want something durable, something that will last throughout a lot of different elements. So yeah, that was really reflected throughout the vision and something I wanted curated throughout this design. So yeah, those keywords: ambition, duality, elemental, balance and adaptation for those two environments. So going into the needs and wants of the design, of course, it was crucial to have the design reflect Alpaca's house style, the colours and the overall audience of Alpaca. But I also wanted to introduce that kind of environmental outdoor hiking style into the bags. Another need was adjustable pockets and expanding compartments. So for example, a laptop sleeve that expands to fit a water bottle, or a water bladder. Apologies. So that was definitely a need in the design, and of course waterproof, durable materials. And then moving into the wants, I really wanted the design to have a hidden functionality. So when you look at it, maybe it just looks like a city work bag, and then as you go further you're seeing all those design elements that really make it that kind of dual design between two environments. Another is to possibly incorporate hardware or materials or color palettes that I design, and also potentially to target these designs toward a more gender neutral audience. The next stage was ideation, so lots of quick drawings for the different components of the collection. So I decided on a backpack, a sling bag, a water bottle holder and a small items kind of carry bag. So looking into ideation, just looking at a bunch of different forms and shapes and design decisions, I ended up kind of going with a design that I think reflected that city metro style with the outdoor environment. And the one thing that is really prominent between all of the designs is this kind of Y-shaped material, like a Y shape, not only on the materials on the front of the small carry bag and the backpack, but the shape of the drink bottle holder and the sling. So it has that kind of Y on the sling. There is the back shoulder strap as well as a chest sternum strap that creates that kind of Y shape. And then yeah, the drink bottle holder, I was looking into hardware to potentially kind of connect each separate bag and make it flush. So potentially the drink bottle holder connecting through Alpaca hardware to the sling bag so that you don't have to carry lots of different things at once. So this was the chosen design I put through Procreate just to have a bit of ideation for CMF. So that took me to, of course, Alpaca's house materials. So for the exterior, I was looking at a 600D Axoflux material. So weatherproof, used without a lot of used in a lot of alpacas designs, like this bag here, in probably a sage green or a dark black to really reflect that metro alpaca style. And then the interior VX21X pack, so again a 4-layer really durable interior material in a brighter color, so maybe one of those bright ones or the slate gray, so that when you are cleaning out, say, your work bag into the environment outside bag, it's easy to clean out. You've got high visibility. You don't have to worry about being on a hiking trail and finding your computer mouse, per se. And then development rationale, something I want to continue looking into is, of course, adding the alpaca waterproof zippers. That adds a lot to the design. And then just continuing to look at the hardware connections between the bags and finding that balance between the outdoors and the urban environment and how we connect those into one bag design. So yeah, that is Urban Nomad.